post-op. It is currently July the 7th. I had my surgery on May the 22nd. So close to almost 2 months. So we're almost there. I've been noticing some changes in my body. The reason why this vlog is up so late is because I just wanted to rest and really heal. This was also a break from work, break from being a full-time mama, all that stuff. So I'm grateful for my family and my boyfriend for like chipping in as much as possible, so I had nothing to worry about. But yeah. So just a recap of what you're gonna see in the next couple of minutes is me going to doctor's appointments and making sure everything is okay. I did have complications with the surgery, but not pertaining to the gastric part of it, more so my lungs, which I've been having problems out of for a very long time. It just resulted, it just popped up because I did have a surgery and I was under anesthesia. And it was just the weight in my stomach, just like it's been causing me all these problems, has been sitting on my lungs for so long that my lungs have not been working at 100% basically. They've been working at about 70. The bottom half of my lungs has not been functioning for a very long time. We just found that out. And I naturally hold my breath. I'm not really sure if that's a trauma response to something from my childhood, but I know I've been doing it for a very, very long time. It's not on purpose. It's more so I just like silence. So sometimes I'll just be sitting there and not breathing. If that makes sense. I know it sounds crazy, but I just sit there. And also, I have a very small nose. Everybody notices that first thing when they see me in person is, oh, your nose is so small. So, weight, genetics. I mean, here we are. So, hey you guys, I'm at my first post-op appointment with Dr. Weaver. And yeah, I've been waiting on her to come in. So far, my weight is 391.5. Yeah, 391.5. From surgery date 401. So, my skin is getting better. I just had to get out of that hospital. And my oxygen is back up. You see I'm not on it. It was pulling for 94% on the O2 meter. So I might not have to be on oxygen anymore. Thank God. But yeah.
I would also plan on making an appointment to follow up with them.
Yeah, I'm waiting on them to call me back with the next event.
Perfect, perfect. And because they need to also know about the home O2 and all that stuff. Okay. So your vitamin D level was fine in the hospital. H. pylori, which is a bacteria that we test for that lives in people's stomach, yours was negative. Let me just review labs and see if there was anything else. Lab-wise, that was remarkable, so we're good. All right, let me take a little peek.
I'm back home. I normally get back on the oxygen when I get home and I'm in bed and I'm about to take a nap. So I always sit up a little bit and then put the oxygen on. But yeah, so my doctor said I look good, everything's good. I can go to the 3rd stage, which is soft foods. So she said ground beef, flaky fish, yogurt, stuff along that line, soups, stuff like that. So we're good. I just tried to eat some fish and it hurt a little bit. So I'm probably gonna wait a little bit longer. Probably gonna start with soups more than anything. So I gotta get my water in. Water before protein as a priority. But I already had 30 grams of protein this morning as a shake. I'm drinking my water right now. I know I have a straw in there, but the straw doesn't bother me at all. It actually helps me drink more water. Because when I was using just the nozzle, I was barely getting 30 ounces of fluids in. Now I'm getting more than that. Almost my whole 64 ounces before the day is over with. So, straw is better. I know it's probably because of air they don't want you to do that, but I don't. I eat a certain type of way, so I don't just inhale like that or gulp my food. So that's actually been helping me with this diet, is that I don't chomp like that. So yeah, only thing I'm worried about right now is bills, because I'm trying to get my job to approve me for some things. So I might make a house call to get my hair done, because it's not looking bad. It's just, I want to look presentable more than I normally do. So I might get some braids, because I haven't been released to work until July. So, because I facilitate training classes. Training and stuff like that, whatever. But I lost my thought. Just that quick. That's another thing I need to talk to my doctor about. I think I've been having mild seizures when I just stop talking and forget what I'm doing. And I'm not sure. So I'm glad I got that on camera, so I can look back at it to see what's going on. Because I already have epilepsy, but it's more that catatonic stiffness type of epilepsy. You can see my shake right there from this morning, my shots, and my lip gloss and stuff right there. So yeah. And that noise is the oxygen machine across the room. So I'm going to take a nap. I had a long morning. But I gotta do a lot of stuff. I have to do a sleep study. I gotta go see my primary care. So I'm probably gonna do my primary care and my sleep study within this vlog. And then when 6 weeks gets here, do the 6 week together. Yeah. And I lost 12 pounds. Which is fine. Everyone's different. I know people who lost a lot of weight as soon as they were a couple of weeks out. I think I'm gonna lose weight really slow, which is kind of good for my skin. Hey guys, I'm coming from the bed. I know I haven't really updated you guys on much. It's been a couple days since my last appointment with Dr. Weaver. Yesterday I had my primary care doctor appointment. They ran blood and everything, but she says I'm no longer diabetic. So I'm off my diabetic medicine. She took me off of one of my blood pressure medicines, but she's keeping me on another one, which is a very, very small dose. And I'm still on my heart medication to keep my heart rate steady. I was born with an enlarged heart, so I mean, I knew I was gonna probably have heart problems throughout my life anyway, so not really upset about that. But I'm down to 2 medications, so instead of having like 8. So besides my epilepsy medicine, I don't really count that. But everything's great. I'm down to 383, so about 15 pounds, I guess. And I'm losing the weight slowly, which I wanted. I did not want to lose this weight so rapidly. Ooh, I'm so glad, because I don't want to look sick losing this weight, if that makes sense. But I feel better. I went and did something for myself. I'm still off of work until July the 7th because I'm not able to lift and do all this stuff. And sometimes I do feel bad. I do. Because I did spend a long time in the hospital after surgery. And I'm so sorry. I'm still getting used to how my body processes food. So one thing I have noticed is like sometimes the food just goes straight through me. And I need to be near a restroom, if that makes sense. Sometimes I have to sit there and like let it just really fully go through my system. I'm on the soft and pureed food, so that means I can eat like meat and stuff now, but just soft meat like ground beef, shredded up real fine chicken. I can do chili, a little bit heavier soups, like, like broccoli soup and stuff like that. But that's it. I see the dietitian on July the 2nd. So they'll probably let me know if I can go to the final stage, which is just about everything, but it's not everything, but just a regular life at that point. So everything's going well. As you can see, I'm not on the oxygen. I don't need to be on the oxygen until at night, until I get my sleep study done. So I'm on oxygen at night. But other than that, my breathing feels better. I actually feel a lot better. I feel like my eyesight has gotten better, and that's probably because of my blood pressure is better. I think my blood pressure at the doctor's appointment was like 117 over 70 something. I think like 78 or something like that. So pretty normal. Yeah. My incisions still hurt a little bit, like a real small little bit. And that's depending on if I twist too much or, like lay fully on my stomach and stuff like that, which is normal. But the scars are pretty much okay. I'll show them a little bit later once they get like fully healed. Like they're closed and everything. There's no stitches or anything. They're closed. I just want to wait a little bit longer to give you an update of what they look like after surgery. But I have a lot of nice things planned. The next video you'll probably see from me will probably be a vacation video, because I already had a scheduled vacation before this, because this surgery came out the blue. Actually, I wasn't expecting to have this surgery this soon. I thought it was going to be later in the year, and she got me scheduled as soon as possible. So yeah. So I think that's it. It's raining here real bad. So I'm just in here watching YouTube and relaxing, drinking my water. One thing I have been doing is doing these Greek Pro 20 grams. So I get 20 grams in this one little thing. I do my 30-gram protein shakes. I put them in coffee, like a little shot of coffee, not a lot of coffee. And the rest is protein shake. I do about 40 ounces or more of water. I need to get 64 ounces a day, but I try as much as I can. At first, water was making my stomach hurt. Sorry about my nose. My nose has been peeling. My skin is still not back to where it's supposed to. See how my nose is peeling? Back to 100%, but it's getting way better. Way better. But yeah, my clothes fit different. I've lost a lot of inches more than weight, which is great. I can't wait. My primary doctor actually said she can notice a visible difference. She didn't want to offend me. I'm like, you didn't offend me at all. So, yeah, I feel good. It's 350, and then after that it's 330. And then my ultimate goal is to be around 240. Honestly, that was when I felt my healthiest. It looks great on my body. I don't know how it's gonna look now that I'm older, but when I was in college, 240 looked great. So we go see. We're gonna see what this grown woman body gonna look like. But yeah, I have a new look that I'm probably gonna keep up. I don't want to deal with my hair during this journey because I know some people suffer from hair loss. I'd rather just get braids and just hope for the best. Because if I have to cut my hair off, I'd rather wait until after my birthday, which is in December. So, yeah. A lot of new things happening this month and next month. But most definitely, I'm going to get back into the whole trying on clothes on my body shape, because I'm still going to be an apron belly girl until I'm able to get some type of plastic surgery done. I've been trying to get a panellectomy for a while, even before I gained all the weight from steroids and all the other issues and eating and everything. It's a whole bunch of stuff that went towards my weight gain, not just overeating, because I was an overeater. So yeah, I'm happy. Hope you guys having a great day, great evening, or whenever you're watching this video. Please like and comment and subscribe. I'm gunning for 1,000 subscribers, so I can really put my foot on their necks. So I was on oxygen. I still have my oxygen. I still sleep with it every night. I just had my sleep study. I came back with a 6.4, which is mild sleep apnea. And they told me to come back probably every 50 pounds lost so far to see if I still need a machine. But as of right now, I'm 6 weeks. I got 5 more weeks before I receive my machine. They have to make sure the insurance is going to cover it or whatever. But right now, I'm just on the regular nose oxygen at night. I did notice a slight difference when I was at the sleep study. They put me on the machine because I did have some pauses in my breathing. So they put me on the machine. But yeah, that's where I am right now. I am 35 pounds down since surgery, and that's from me just walking. I feel like I can eat more than the average person, but I just can't eat the things that you're not supposed to eat. Like, I can do a whole cup of soup. I can do mashed potatoes and stuff like that. But, of course, I can't have bread. Can't have anything sugary, or I will feel a spike in my blood sugar. I'm no longer on my high blood pressure medicine because my blood pressure is normal. I'm a couple of points away from being not diabetic anymore. I'm pre-diabetic right now. So we're gonna see in the next couple of months. I've been cleared as of last week to start working out a little bit more so I can clear to lift weights. And I'm still on the stage 3, which is the pureed and soft foods. What else? Can't remember. I haven't really experienced any hair loss. I think it's because I keep my protein up. The only thing I've been having difficulty with is the water intake, because all of a sudden water just is ugh to me right now. And that's kind of normal. I heard a lot of other people say the same thing. If you were an avid water drinker, like I drink water all day because I talk all day at work. And also today is my first day back at work and I'm confused. So here we are. I'll probably check in. I haven't really figured out a schedule yet because this content creation thing, it has been kind of discouraging because I don't have enough equipment and stuff like that. And I got bills to pay right now because being on short term for the surgery kind of backed up some of my bills that were important to me that I wanted to pay off before I started splurging and putting my all into content creation when it comes to equipment. And also slows down my buying of new clothes, even though I need to buy new clothes. But luckily I have some smaller clothes that I kept just in case I got smaller, so I've been rotating those out. But I think at the 6-month mark is when I'm gonna like get a new bra, get size for that, because I lost a lot of weight in my chest, a lot of weight in my arms. I see it in my face, but I've always had a fuller face all my life, so that's probably gonna be the last thing you're gonna notice. My legs have always been smaller. I'm more focused on this midsection. If I start losing weight in my midsection, yeah. But the most I've seen is more inches than pounds, which I'm actually grateful for because it's a gradual thing. And not that rapid weight loss that I've been seeing a lot of people do. I don't know if it's because I was already not an overeater per se. I just made bad food choices when I did eat. So if I ate once a day, it was probably 3 tacos from Taco Bell instead of me doing something more healthy like lettuce wraps or something like that. It would have made a difference. A lot of people in my last couple of videos was like, how do you eat once a day? You got this big. That seems like a lie, or whatever. But that was the reason. I wasn't eating enough, and then the things that I was nourishing my body with was not nourishing my body and just taking all that fat and storing it. So here we are. And I wasn't taking my vitamins like I was supposed to. So, yeah. So the next couple of videos is going to see me go to my doctor's appointments for what information that I could get. I will put it in there. But as of surgery, my weight was 401. I am 5'9", a little bit under 5'9". So I'm like this much under 5'9", so I just claim 5'9". But I'm midsection heavy. I'm an apple shape right now. So if you want some comparison, I have started taking progress pics. So I guess at my 1 year, I'll put the progress pics to see where I am. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe. There's gonna be a lot more content. It's not always gonna be based around weight loss because that's not always gonna be my identity. That's just where I am in life right now. This will be a lifestyle channel that consists of beauty, fashion, health, motherhood, all that stuff. So yeah,